In this video, I'm going to cover logging into the Joomla site for the Institute and navigating through Joomla. First, I want to start though by showing you you'll be receiving a site editor user guide, and this will cover the information of the work that you'll do in there. But at the very end of the guide, there's an appendix for you which lays out where all of the different folder locations exist. And at the bottom there's a link. This would be the link to get into the administrative login page that we're talking about. So you'll have a handy place to put your usernames and passwords for the different locations. So first let me start by showing then, when you get to the Joomla site, you'll be entering your username and password. And when you log in, this is what the main login page will look like. So there's a menu up on across the top, and sometimes there's another menu on the side here. The place that you're going to do most of the work is in these articles. So under Content, Articles, and you're going to see many articles here. I'm going to scroll down a bit. At this point, we've got over 3 pages of these articles from all the different apostolates. So you'll see many articles, but you don't necessarily have access to all of them. Now, there's an easy way to narrow this down to just the one that you're searching for. So if you come to the search tool here and select a category, you can narrow it down to the ones that you're doing. So let's say I wanted to just look at the apostolate pages for Detroit. So now it narrows it down to that. Now the news stories are in a slightly different area. So then here's the news story. So that's an easy way for you to narrow it down. In another video, I'll go through editing the pages. I just want to show you at this point how to navigate. So as I mentioned, articles is probably the major task that you'll be doing in here. The next major task will be if you want to upload images or documents. So to do that, again, we'll start from the beginning area here. And if we come down here to this JCE file browser, and this is pointing to the images directory. That's really this home area. Now, the way we're setting it up is that each apostolate will have a folder under here, and then within that apostolates folder there will be a place to put files, photo gallery for the images, and images for the web pages. So you'd move to this folder, and then you have the ability here to upload images as well. So again, all of this is done with the JCE file browser, and I'll go through that in more detail in another video as well. Another major area that you'll look at would be the calendar, and you'd get to that by coming to the components, and it's this J events. Now I'll see many more features here. You'll likely only see a few features such as managing the calendar and managing events. So what you would do is come into the events area, and you can add new events here, edit them. You can also narrow it down to just your apostolate to help limit the view there. And then the final area that I wanted to show in terms of navigation is an area you probably won't use much, but I just want you to see that it's there. If you remember the breakdown of the pages, I talked about some other areas. So if you come into this modules section, you'll find in this section the banner pages are here, the footer pages are here, the navigation menu is here, and the sidebar. So if you ever needed to edit those, this would be the location to do that. So again, what I just wanted to cover here was logging in to Joomla and then navigating through the site.